Welcome. Yesterday's NBA news from the 8th of July. Oh, yeah, we had actual deals happen. Some obviously trade rumors and summer league standouts, as pretty much every day from now until the end of the summer league. We obviously have the Olympics around the corner, so a lot of basketball is being played. No WNBA happening today, unfortunately, but I'm pretty sure there is a game tonight. I think the Lynx against the Mercury. We'll see. I'll cover that tomorrow. Anyway, the two signings. Firstly, it was Haywood Highsmith returning to the Miami Heat on a 2-year, $11 million deal. He averaged 6, 3, and 1 on 46.5, 40, 64% shooting, uh, 64 splits in 66 games with the Heat last season. He had other suitors. I'm pretty sure there were reports about Dame trying to recruit him to Milwaukee. I'm sure there was another team trying to recruit him, but he returned to Miami, uh, which is a good deal for Miami on a solid deal. And hey, the Miami Heat team stays intact. They added an interesting rookie. If they are able to stay healthy, they could be dangerous again, obviously. But the health, especially with Jimmy, will be always the biggest question. And to be fair, even with Tyler Hero, right? So that's what the Heat culture is, in a way, at the end of the day. Heat culture, baby. Um, Daniel Tice is signing a 1-year veteran deal with the New Orleans Pelicans. They get a backup big who averaged 6.3, 4.1, and 1 on 53, 37, 76 splits in 60 games with LA Clippers. I don't know why I keep why I keep just saying all of these stats differently each time. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I just have the urge to do it, and then I do it. Anyway, Daniel Tice played with the Clippers last season. Solid deal for the Pelicans. We will talk about a little more. Hey, a good backup big on a Batman. I mean, nothing wrong with that at the end of the day, especially with Valanciunas leaving. As we head into the trade rumor section, Volker Kessler, who is playing in the summer league for the Jazz, especially at least for now, he played today with the Jazz team that is absolutely stacked full of full of talent. Uh, Volker Kessler, the Jazz want at least a first round pick for him. He averaged 8, 7.5, 1 on 65, 21, 60 splits in 64 games last season with Utah. And they apparently are open to trading him for whatever reasons. The handling of his second year was just overall weird to me, if I'm being honest with you. I, I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like Utah is an experiment or it's like a pyramid scheme or something, man. I just don't get Utah. And hey, if you are the Knicks, you should go for this. The Warriors should try this. Uh, Honestly, why not take a chance on him for a first rounder? Right? The Kings could get a hold of this. So if that's what it takes, I would do it, honestly, because he showed some, really good potential in his first 2 years, especially in the first year. So why not take a flyer on him at the end of the day? Charles Bassey was waived by the Spurs. He averaged 3, 4, and 1 on 72.5, 83 splits. Well, 0, 83 splits, which I should have. Let me just make it. Okay, I'm sorry. In 19 games, and another guy on the free agent market, he got injured in what was it, December last year. So I don't know how healthy he'll be, obviously, but why not take a flyer on him as a backup big on Vetman, because well, there is no such thing as middle class in the NBA anymore. Shout out to CJ McCollum and Grant Williams. Anyway, Kings are more active in the trade talks. Laurie Markkanen and Kyle Kuzma, their targets. Nothing else there. Obviously, if the Kings are able to add one of those guys, it would make them interesting. Even though to me, it just feels like it I don't know, man. I just don't feel like it will work out for the Kings. Nonetheless, if they added Lowry, I guess that could be a way of it working it out. Uh, you pair Lowry with Sabonis, his shooting with De'Aaron Fox and Demar. You have a lot of shot creators. You have a sniper at 7 foot at the power forward spot. It could work. The question is, would it be enough defensively? Uh, and is it a true contending team, right? That's the question at the end of the day. And that also bodes can you contend with De'Aaron Fox as your best player or Domantas Sabonis as your best player? That might be the question at the end of the day that I'm still not sure about. The Pelicans. We talked about them signing Daniel Tyson. They are still active on the market. Their top priority is a starting center. Jared Allen and Wendell Carter were mentioned. I don't think any of those guys are getting traded, so they might just be putting these guys out there just in case. But I don't think any of these guys are actually getting traded. So we'll see what the Pelicans can do with in terms of the starting center. If they could get someone for Brandon Ingram, I guess. But there was actually a report that I forgot to add that I saw that Brandon Ingram could sign a new deal, from what I read. I'm not sure where I saw it, but I saw it. So I'll add a question mark. But it might be a sign that there is not a good market for him, or that they don't want to trade him for the market there is, or they just had a change of heart. We'll see. Obviously, a lot of speculation and speculating at the end of the day. If the Pelicans could get any of those targets, though, right, Jared Allen, Wendell Carter, it would be nice. But I don't think the teams that have them are trading them at the end of the day. So we'll see what the Pelicans can cook up. I don't know. Actually. Take a flyer on Paul Reed, maybe. If you're the Pels, could be the way. Any other options that are actually there? I'm not sure, honestly. Jalen Brunson could sign an extension, pardon me for the spelling error, with the Knicks. That is on the offer for this year, which is 4 year, $157 million, which would save obviously the Knicks some money from next year, because next year he can sign a max 5 year, $269 million deal. So we'll see if Jalen Brunson gives the Knicks the discount or not at the end of the day. That's all what it boils down to, right? It's generational money nonetheless. What can I say otherwise, right? Zach LaVine, the Bulls hope to attach 2 second round picks to him so they can trade him. There was a rumor that they are trying to attach a first rounder to him. Now it's 2 second rounds. God knows what the hell is happening with Zach LaVine, but it feels like it's been unfair to him at this point and stage with the way he's talked about, honestly. I would take a flyer on him. I don't know. The trade value is bad because of the contract, of course. And defense, reputation, winning, Bulls, everything, I guess. But I don't think it's fair to LaVine, all that. Except for obviously the injury prone. If you're scared of the injuries. I obviously get that and the contract. I get that, right? But shit. Why not take a flyer on him when he is a certified bucket getter in this league? Maybe in the right system, with the right coaches, with the right people around him. It should work, right? The talent's there, so why not? Ivica Zubac and Dario Saric were involved in the bar fight. So there's that. That was one of the most random things I've ever seen. And Cooper Flagg stole the show in Team USA scrimmage, where Team USA won 74 to 73. AD had the game-winning block, and Cooper Flagg looked ridiculous from the clips. You can search them on Twitter. Everyone wrote about it. It's insane. Maybe the Warriors could tank, actually. Yeah, the great white hope for next season. If Danny Ainge actually, wants to do Utah a favor, he would tank for Cooper Flagg and trade everything that he has. But we'll see. Cooper Flagg will be insane, and I'm so excited to see him against Wemby once that happens, honestly. I think that's gonna be... Oh my god. Oh my god. Wemby versus Cooper will be special. Anyway, Summer League standouts, as always, Ricky Council the fourth, the undrafted rookie from last year for the Sixers, had 29, 8, and 1 on 9 of 11 shooting from the field, 5 of them from the three-point line today. Jared McCain, the 16th pick from this year for the Sixers, 15, 6, and 3, plus 2 steals on 6 of 15 shooting, 0 for 6 from the three-point line. Shout out to Jeff Doughton. He's playing with the Sixers Summer League team. Obviously, played a game with the Warriors, so shout out to him. Usman Dieng, OKC 11th pick from 2022, 10, 6, and 5, plus 2 steals on 3 of 14 shooting. Then all the picks from this year, all not Nikola Topic, but 2 picks from this year, Dylan Jones and AJ Mitchell. Both had solid games. Keontae Johnson, which was their 50th pick last year, had a okay game off the bench for them. Pretty much the whole OKC team is interesting if you want to watch young players. And the same goes for Grizzlies versus the whole Jazz team, the Utah Jazz, right? Zach Edey for the Grizzlies, huge standout, 14 and 13 on 7 of 11 shooting from the field. And the screening looks scary. And with Ja, oh man, the Grizzlies will be scary this season. And Zach Edey could provide some real good value for them. Jalen Wells, the 39th pick, was 2 of 7. Had 2.7 rebounds on 1 of 8 shooting. And Jake Laravia played, Gigi Jackson played, Scottie Pippen played, Scottie Pippen Jr. that is played. And for the whole Jazz team, right? So I'm going to just type out the name. Cody Williams, which is, what was he, like the 5th, 6th? He was one of the top picks this season. Taylor Hendricks, their top pick last season. He had 7 points, 3 of 8 shooting. Volker Kessler, he had 8 and 5 with 3 blocks, 2 steals, 2 assists. Bryce Sensabaugh also played in the league. Keontae George, who was like their 26th pick last year and shined through the summer league last season. He had 28 points, but was 5 of 17 today. Hit the game-winning free throws though. Isaiah Collier, who they took a flyer on him this season, later in the draft, pretty much. It was like the 30th pick. I'm pretty sure it was end of the first round, where he obviously was really good today. 12, 6, and 6 on 4 of 9 shooting for Isaiah Collier, and I like him. Kyle Filipovsky, where I hope he's doing all right. One of the weirdest story in the league. Was 0 for 4 today in 16 minutes. Darius Bazley, who is not a rookie, but he obviously played with the OKC Thunder most famously in a way, and he played a lot of NBA games. And Kenneth Lofton Jr., who has his reputation. So Utah Jazz team, man. This game worth the watch, I would say. If you have League Pass, go watch. I mean, both games are in a way worth watch if you love basketball. Obviously, not all of us have the time to do it, to watch all these games especially. And some of us just want to enjoy the summer, right? But if you have time or if you want to have something in the background, if you have the League Pass, I'm pretty sure you already did that. But so yeah, that is that. Tomorrow, more summer league games. We'll see if any more reports come out and WNBA, and I'll be here to cover it all as always. Anyway, thank you all. Love you all. See you all tomorrow. Be kind to us and to others.